1962, Crayola renamed its Flesh crayon to Peach, which was rather progressive considering how, even today, Flesh and Nude are still often thought of as one color that looks an awful lot like this. Even though this is a little closer to ghostly white since it's winter and these pups haven't seen the light of day in weeks. Pardon that weird eye crossing. I got to thinking about what color is nude or flesh after Stuff Mom Never Told You viewer Isabella Jacobson sent me a compelling question. Why aren't there a bigger variety of colors on band-aids? They usually come in a beige color to what I would believe match the skin and thus be less noticeable. This of course only works if you're Caucasian. Is it subtle racism? And if not, how come the band-aids have the color that they have? While there is a company called Urban Armor that makes darker colored temporary bandages, a band-aid only comes in that beige skin tone, even though it offers plenty of neon colors or patterns or animated characters that you can jazz up your wound care. But if you want it to blend in with your flesh, well, it had better look a lot like my flesh. While I wouldn't go as far as to classify this as some sort of racism lurking inside first aid kits, it is nonetheless a prime example of how white is still often the standard norm in our society. I don't think that it has anything to do with political correctness to consider how we talk about skin color and the kind of skin color that we prioritize as the standard in our country today. Historically, white people's skin has been described in such benign terms as white or nude or even blush colored. For African Americans in the United States, especially during the era of slavery and even after that, there was a racist hierarchy of their skin tones to where the closer that they came to looking like this predominant idea of nude, then the more valued they were considered in society. Also consider too the horrifying fact that the N-word brown, that used to be a standard color in the English language in the same way that we describe canary yellow. I do find it astounding that, as Isabella pointed out, there is no non-beige plain band-aid. Being a white person, this might seem perfectly fine, well, and good. If you are a kid whose skin does not look like my skin, growing up and not seeing your skin all around you reflected in the kinds of products and advertisements and entertainment that you see can be marginalizing in very real ways. That's why I think it's great that, for instance, Cristen Louboutin, whose shoes I don't think I will ever be able to afford, came out with Le Nude line of his nude pump in a range of colors. And recently the lingerie line Nubian Skin went viral for its release of a nude line of matching bras and panties to match all sorts of non-white nude skin tones. That's the whole point of re-examining this question of what color is nude anyway. If we broaden our idea of what it is, then we have to pay more attention to the skin tones beyond our own, which ultimately serves to add more color and diversity and overall vibrancy to the world around us, and hopefully make the world a brighter place for people who not only have your own skin tones, but also different nudes as well.